for one, my whole life, my, my whole time, like my whole life, I feel like I wanted to understand people. And now that I'm like getting older and I'm starting to see how people are, I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to be like y'all. I don't want to understand y'all. I don't. Because people are messy. People are really a mess. And they don't know themselves. And they take life way too seriously. It's like, hold on. Y'all done got the whole game messed up. Y'all playing this whole thing a little too seriously. And look, some people play life seriously because it gives them meaning. I get it. And live. I live, honestly. But y'all take it too serious for me. I feel like I used to care so much about being understandable. Like, I really wanted to, because I wanted to understand people. And so I wanted to also be understandable for them, but while maintaining like who I am at my core too. But as I got older, I started to realize they can't coexist. It can't, because who I am really is complicated. It really, really is. More than I thought. So, bitch, I'm shocked too. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know, I need to be able to be true to myself without compromising little pieces of me to make other people feel comfortable just so that I can understand them. I understand the basics of how humans work. That's all that should matter. I get the gist. Let me treat everyone nice. You know, hope they treat me nice back. If they don't, fuck them. Fuck they mamas, fuck everything they came from. You know, that's it. Because at my core, that's who I am. I like to be nice to people, and that's all that should matter. There's no more figuring out that needs to be done. I'm a good person. I like to be nice, and that's it. Everything else is you just doing too much. It's like, bitch, you be on Twitter, bitch. I be on Twitter all the time. All the time. I'm trying to get off, though. Definitely since Elon Musky butt is on that shit. I'm trying to get off that. You know, because Elon Musk is, gross. And Twitter is gross. I'm trying to get off social media in general. I was really off Instagram for a long time, and I'm so good at that. Bitch, people be always talking about, I'm gonna leave Instagram. I'm gonna leave here like they threatening people. Bitch, I actually do the shit. Like, I get off that shit. That shit is stupid, but Twitter is my battle. That's my fight. That's my drug addiction. But, like, so I be on Twitter, and I see how people behave. And it's like, this seemed like the audience that I've always been trying to understand, always been trying to be understood by. But I'm like, y'all are trash. Y'all are trashy people. Y'all not worth understanding. And it's not worth breaking my back to be understood by y'all. Y'all are the most uninteresting people on earth. Every day, it's a post of who should get fed first, the child or the husband. Ugh. Like, who should be the breadwinner? Oh my God. It's like, why am I trying? Like, y'all are boring as hell. I think, a lot of straight people, and it's no shade to the straights. I'm not heterophobic, I'm just saying, y'all make me sick. Because I think y'all have gotten so bored with y'all storyline that y'all have created problems. It shouldn't be this hard. Y'all want women to change for you for this. You want men to change for you to be that. Y'all need to just pair up with people that fuck with you. Why is that so hard? All this discourse. Just get people with the same values as you. That's the rap. That's it. That's it. That's the answer. Every day y'all online having discourse because y'all are bored. It's just crazy. I keep saying it's so crazy, I just want people to get a grip, but at the same time, I don't care. That's the point. I don't care anymore. I don't want to bend my bag, break my bag, all the shits to please the most uninteresting people on earth. It's not even just about straight people. It's about, because gays have that same kind of conversation, but it's like even more silly because y'all just copping from the straight people. It's like will we ever be free? Will we ever be free from the heteronormative? Like, so I just calls it a rap. And I think something that has also pushed me into, I wanted to make another video about this. And a thing that has pushed me into also not wanting to be understood, like not caring about that anymore, is that I don't be understanding myself. Like, bitch, I looks in the mirror. I need to make a video about this, actually. I am catfishing people on the daily basis, but not by my fault. It's not my fault. I don't use Facetune. I don't use nothing. My face literally changes every day. Every day. Like, I don't know why it's changing so often. It's like, one day I really could look like a stud. Like a whole ass, like, just, just looking, like, I should put a picture up. Because I have the pictures of the evidence to prove the evidentials. I will look so good in a picture. But in real life too. But then I'll metamorphosize into some kind of, illogical, unidentifiable blob. And, and it's the truth. And it's just like, what the fuck is going on? Why did I just transmute? Why did I just transform? And it's like, I'm not Autobot, I'm not Decepticon, I ain't Megatron, I ain't Optimus. And somehow I'm transforming on a daily basis. Bitch, I can't make this shit up. I can't even be somebody that posts themselves on like a grinder or a Tinder. Because bitch, you meet me in person, it's not gonna look like that. And it's not like I think I'm gonna just look so terrible. But it ain't gonna look like. And you could say, oh, it must be the camera. Baby, I have a real camera right here. Right now it's zoomed out. What's that called? It's zoomed out. Bitch, I turned it to 50 millimeters. Because that's what the human eye perceives. So I turned it to 50 millimeters. And I will look cunt. I will look great. And then the next minute I won't. I'm just like, oh, okay. So I'll literally look different. Like, that's why sometimes I look cut in the bust down. And the weird thing, because I'll look so like, it'll match for me. But then sometimes it won't, because I'll look all structured and nice. Now you could say, oh, it must be weight fluctuation. Baby, I don't think so. I think I'm smaller than I was in... I don't know what the hell is going on. It's something more than just weight fluctuation. Because I'm not fluctuating like that. I'm either at a standstill or I'm losing a few. I don't really fluctuate up that much. Not anymore. Not since, I be eating the cabbage. I be eating my cabbage. I be eating my greens. I do my thing, But... I just feel like it is so crazy. It's scary. So because I started to not understand what the hell I be looking at in the mirror, I just decided to be like, because the thing is, you try to understand what you're looking at in the mirror so badly because you want to understand what other people see, how other people perceive you. That's always what it be about. But I just want to care about how I think about me. And I think I'm lit. That's the thing. It's just so much. It's so much. But this could be a whole video series. Because there's so many layers. Of just like trying to just be yourself. Trying to just figure out who the hell you are. So that you can just walk like that. But the thing is, I don't even need to understand who I am. Because for the most part, I do. It get complicated when you hear other people and blah, blah, blah. It's like, hold on. I know who the hell I am, bitch. The fuck? I don't need all that extra shit. So, I just give up. I just give up on trying to be understood because these people ain't worth being understood for. They ain't worth it at all. They not worth being understood for. Who the hell are they? Look at their Twitter. Go on Twitter and look at who these people are, bitch. They are boring as hell. I can't get over it every day. Every day. What would you do if your man had a tattoo of his ex-boo on his thigh? Like, shut the fuck up. Don't nobody care. But y'all talk about this on Discord every day. It's like, everyone's tired, but y'all keep interacting with it, and I cannot. I don't interact. I don't know why they're showing it on my page. Maybe at one point I interacted, but now I can't escape the hell that is my Twitter feed. It's like, Twitter is a scary little drug. Because Twitter could make you laugh. Crack up even. Make you be like, oh, thank God for Twitter even. Literally. Like, you could crack up and have a good time. And then, the next minute, there's discourse that if there wasn't no social media and we were all having discourse in a bonfire in a circle, you know, depending on your opinion, everybody would grab you and throw you over the fire. Like, that's how crazy it is. And I'm just like, it's enough's enough. I'm done. These are not the people to get approval from. And then it's like, we were just not, like, this is my thing too, with the whole YouTube thing. You know, y'all trying to bring me into a space where you want me to be so quick to be seen by millions of people. Bitch, it's gonna come regardless if it's gonna come. Because I'm me. And if people like that, then they gonna like it. I feel like my audience is out there and they just waiting. They'll see me. I'll see them. And if I don't, hey, like life, that's not everything it is for me. It's not, because I already know my worth. That's the thing too. I already know what I could be. So I'm not, see, people who might wish they had that same security in themselves probably would think to themselves, oh, if, you know, if I had the potential that person has, which everyone does, like everyone could be a fucking YouTuber, everyone could be a personality, there's an audience for everyone. So I think they sometimes be like, well, if I had that confidence or blah, 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 I know what I would do with it. It's like, you don't know what you would do with it, because you probably start feeling the way I feel now, where it's just not that serious to you because you know what you're worth. So I just absorb other people's insecurities and I absorb other people's wants and needs. And bitch, let me tell you, I do want to be rich. Oh, I do want to be one of these. I do. I actually do. That would be so nice. But I just want to see. I want to see it. I already know I can. I'm not one of the people that's like, oh, I just want to know if I could do it. I know I can. I just want to see what it looks like. That's what it is for me now. I just want to see what it looks like. I know what I can be. I know everything that I am, more so. And more so, I know what I can have. But I already, you know, yeah, so it's just different. You know, maybe if I was homeless or something and I was really hungry for it. That's one of my biggest things. So I'm like, maybe I'm just not hungry enough because I'm not struggling enough. You know, so it's just like, a lot of people probably just are like, you don't know what you got. Baby, you could do the same thing I'm doing. I ain't doing nothing. Well, I'm definitely not, because I haven't posted. And bitch, I only accumulated 800 subscribers. But that's the thing. That's a lot to me. Like, you'll see how our mindsets are different. 800 people who, and they don't watch me now. They don't watch me now. I actually lost some. Because I actually lost some. But what that meant to me at the time and what it still means something to me, because that means 800 people had liked me, like they stuck and they was like, oh, I want to see more. That means something to me. So it's like the gratefulness I have is different from most. It's not the same. Like I don't know, because at the same time, I'm not some geek about the numbers. Like, I do see them as just numbers, but I also know that they're not just numbers because they are people. And that makes me feel, it's like I'm not too, like, oh my God, number crazy until people make me number crazy. But I also am very, very grateful for the numbers that are there, because those numbers are people. And that means something to me. I just see things so differently. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I'm just different. So trying to be understood by people who are not grateful, people who are dumb as hell. Sometimes I think we forget that people are stupid. We argue with people on the internet all the time. We're always arguing with people on the internet. And we fail to realize that some people's brain capacity only reaches a certain limit. You can't explain somebody out of their bias, because some people actually, we forget that there are different intelligence levels. Some people are not intelligent enough and you have to let it go. You're fighting with fools. You know, I mean, I think it should be illegal for stupid people to have Twitter, but I digress. Stupid people shouldn't even be able to speak, but I digress. I think, you know, we have to remember that that is the case, though. That stupid people are speaking all the time. They're probably the ones speaking the most. And it's no shade. But, yeah, so we have to wake up. We have to wake up. and realize that we surrounded by a bunch of dumbasses. It's really scary. Y'all, did y'all realize if you made it this far, have you realized I have not said the N-word the whole time? I'm done. I've stopped. I'm trying to stop cursing too. But that's gonna be, you ain't gonna see that for a while. I ain't gonna hold you. You're not gonna see that for a while because I'm sorry. Look. It's a little too ingrained. Okay. But the N-word was something I wanted to stop saying because I wasn't saying it. I wasn't saying it all throughout my school career, like all throughout elementary, middle school, high school. I was never saying it. I don't think in high school. No, I was not saying it. White people was saying it more than me in my school. Oh, that's what had me gagged. I was like, yeah, they saying it more than I wasn't saying it. So it was just that would gag me. That was gagging me at school. I was like, oh, they're saying it more than me. That is so crazy. But hey, nothing I could do about it. So I just let it be what it is. But I wasn't saying it. But I started to, get into my culture. But you don't want to absorb every part of your culture. Because I feel like the N-word is probably a negative manifestation. Yeah, I drops it. I drops it off in the trash. I don't play that. I don't want to say something that was originally meant to be terrible. Yeah, I don't care how we've turned it into. No. How about we make up something new? Because I don't want to say something with that much disgusting history behind it. I don't. I'm over it. But it's so hard. All my favorite artists say it. Even the singers. Summer Walker, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you specifically. All my favorite artists say the N-word, and I'm trying to stop. Even the R&B girlies are saying it. Summer Walker every second. This N-word is doing me wrong. This N-word is bad for me. This N-word is gonna get these. It's gonna get these hands. I don't know what the hell she be singing about, girl. Because Soft Life, but she named her new album Soft Life. But she got a song called Hard Life. I love it. I love the song. But I was like, oh my God. Like, she can't not be in her feels ever, which I live for. That's why I love about Summer Walker. But it's like she can't even help it. I love I love R&B. My aunt, she was talking about how she likes white singers a little bit more just because I feel like it's because their like tone is a little different, right? Like it's more brighter maybe or something, right? And I think that makes her feel calm. She really loves to feel at peace. Me, I love our people's voice because I like that sad voice. I like that soul. And I was at one point, I was one of the people that was like, oh, y'all just hate good music. Y'all hate positive music. Y'all want to be sad so bad. But like, I'm literally one of the people who likes it's not about wanting to be sad. When I listen to sad stuff, I feel like I'm being hugged by someone who understands the sad things that I feel. So it makes me feel better eventually. Like, it gets me out of a slump. If I'm crying, I want to listen to something that's crying as well. And that's what R&B is to me. That's what like R&B singing is to me. It's crying. That's what I think that's what I feel like singing is in general. But I like white singers too. I do like that because our lyrics are just different. Black people and white people, like, our lyrics are just thicker or something, right? Like something, like even in the woman, that's what I like about our woman. I don't want to say our woman like they belong to me, but like that's what I like about black women's voice is that the thickness that they have in their larynx makes their singing beautiful. I think it really takes it to that. Ooh, it's just like juice. It's like something so beautiful about it. But I love white singers' voice too, though. I need to add some more of their stuff to my playlist. But where is the white singers at? I said that in a past video. Like, where y'all been? What's y'all doing? Maybe I'm not being put on D with the T. Like, I'm not being told where the white singers are at. But you know how they really used to get down. What's a white song? How can you see into my soul with open doors? But that's something else. That's more grunge or whatever the hell. I'm talking about something a little bit more you know, that really brings out the brightness in their voice. I don't know, some shit. But yeah, you know, so um, yeah, that's it. I just had to get that out. You know, I have to post this. I have to, because it's for me. And that's the thing. It's easier for me to post when I'm doing something for me, and I just want it to be out there existing. Look at me still wearing this tired ass shirt. I mean, I just saw a post too. I think I said this before, where they was like, if I have a washer and dryer machine, I'm going to keep wearing my clothes. That's me, and it always has been. I don't know if y'all don't have a washer and dryer, and it's like, no shade, but like, I have one. So I'm definitely going to use it and wear the stuff that I bought. Like, what am I, you know, posing for Vogue? Am I going out on the red carpet every day? Like, y'all don't need to see me in different shit from every single day, every single year. No, I wear the same shit. Only time I get new shit is when my old shit rips. Cause bitch, you know me, I be big and brolic on my big, just, and I'll do something and it rip, just ghetto as hell. But yeah, you know, oh my god, 30 minutes. I hope there's something to chop in this video, because you know how long it's gonna take to post. This is why I don't want to go on for so long. That's why I'd rather just go live. Oh, I should have talked about that. I don't care. It's too late. Like, I don't, you know, rather, I really don't care. Yeah. Wait. Did I finish the conversation of... Yeah, I think so. But that's the thing. There's so much to it that you're going to feel like there's so much more to say, because there is. But right now, it's just like, let's wrap it up, because I'm tired.